Baseball. Baseball at Rice. There have been athletics at Rice since a couple of weeks after the institution opened, and that included baseball. Rice's first baseball season was in 1913. We went 4-3 that year. The coach was Philip Arbuckle, who was also the coach of the football team, the coach of the track team, the coach of the basketball team, the athletic director, and an English teacher at Rice. So we did pretty well that first season, but it was hit or miss after that. We had some very good seasons and some great players. Eddie Dyer, who played here in the 20s, went on to play many years for the St. Louis Cardinals and then manage the Cardinals to a World Series championship in 1946. But there were probably more bad years than good ones. Facilities were not perhaps optimal at all times. Everything changed in 1992 when we managed to hire Coach Wayne Graham away from San Jacinto, and he immediately turned the program into one of growing national prominence. Very quickly, by the middle of the 1990s, Rice began, a long upward trajectory with success building on success, culminating, at least temporarily, in our first team national championship when we won the College World Series in Omaha in 2003.
3-2 pitch on the ground to Stansberry. He comes up with it. Touch off the celebration. The Owls are flying home with a national championship.
We're 14-2. I think it's the biggest margin of any national championship game ever. You don't forget something like that because everything went for us. All the hitting just went for it. We didn't have a reputation of being a great hitting team, but we scored a lot of runs that day. A team that played extremely well together. They were motivated. They had a lot of people that were willing to make sacrifices. In the national championship game, we had at least 4 people with injuries that would normally have kept them out of the lineup at midseason that played in the national championship game and played extremely well. So we had a lot of people that were team-oriented, plus that great defense, that great pitching, and adequate hitting.
Let the celebration begin in Houston. Rice has won its first NCAA championship in any sport in the 91-year history of the school.
National championships are hard to come by, particularly at an institution with that small enrollment. I think at that time our enrollment in undergraduate studies was less than 3,000 when we won it. I didn't feel any burden. I just felt like I had the dream and I believed we could do it, and maybe it was an irrational dream. Some people might have thought so, but you're involved in the process. You're not really thinking about that sort of thing. After it's over, you think about, well, we did something that was extraordinary, but while you're doing it, you're so involved in the process that you don't really think that much about it.
It's Graham. I mean, it is so obviously the case. The ability, to take a small program and, again, sustain excellence in it. And that's what we're supposed to be here, right? It's the triumph, really, of the Rice way.